Hi, this is David with entry number 343. So I messed up the ordering number yesterday. 343. Coming at you here in Gangneung City. Once again, it's about 8:45 in the evening or at night now, and I just wanted to record. I know I said it just would be longer, but I kind of put off recording till later, and now we'll see how long this one turns out. But basically, the battery on this camera is also about to die, so I don't want it to run out and have it finish at like an inopportune moment. So I thought I'd just kind of spitball the day and maybe talk about a couple things. So basically got up really late for me at around 9:30 in the morning. Took my time and left the house at around 11:30, and then got to the train or the bus station at around 1 because I took my time around the city. Got a ticket for 2:20, meandered around the terminal for a bit, got a good lunch at just a convenience store, and then headed back. It took pretty long time, about 3.5 hours to get back. And it rained. Once we got into Gangwon-do, it rained like serious rain, like white out condition style rain. From there, basically, it was just I got back, was pretty tired, so I didn't do anything. Unpacked, did a load of laundry, which is right here, and that's about it. It's been, I wouldn't say boring, catching up on some stuff. And just getting ready for the week. So I have about this week, next week, and then half of the next week after that to myself. So I might go back in Seoul, I don't think so. I might travel around Gangwon-do, I might go to Chuncheon, but I don't really think I'm going to be doing very much traveling outside the province. But other than that, things were good. Couple things I wanted to mention, I'll just get to it now, whereas in being in Gangneung, which is kind of like the very, very wealthy area of Korea, the whole of Korea, it's probably the richest area, and you kind of notice how peaceful it is, how nice it is, and how a lot of people say a lot of things about money and negative things about money and how it's corrupting and all this stuff, but when you go places that have a lot of money, you see the kind of affordances that money gives you, and a lot of it is just a slowness. There's a speed of money, but there's also a slowness, and when you're in an actual living area, it's a different speed, I think, that high income areas have than as opposed to middle or low income. It's just a very, I don't know if I'd call it tranquil, but it's peaceful and it puts your mind at ease. And those are two things that I always can appreciate. And I really liked being around that area. And I'm not necessarily saying that I'm not obsessed with money, but I can definitely see how having more of it is significantly better than having less of it. And it becomes that much more apparent when you are in these kind of areas like Gangneung. And then when I walked around Hongdae, Hongdae is its own kind of monster, but definitely is nowhere near as affluent as Gangneung is, or at least the areas where I was. And it's still good in its own way, but it's definitely not the same kind of good that Gangneung area was. Apgujeong, Chungdam, and Shinsa. So I like it both for what they are, but if I was going to say where would I want to actually live and spend the next 40-50 years of my life, definitely in Gangneung rather than Hongdae. I also apologize if the audio is a little hard to hear, but I'm trying to kind of not speak very loudly because it is a little later, and I have neighbors on either side of these walls. So yeah, sorry about the audio if it's poor, but yeah, I'm gonna try and spend as many days as I can for the next 2 weeks at the beach. Maybe not full days, but at least an hour or two, just to kind of meander around and enjoy the sights. Unfortunately, the monsoon is here now, or the cyclone, or whatever they want to call it. So it should be raining for the next few days here in Gangneung. But we'll see if I can get out there when it's a little clearer. But other than that, that's about what I wanted to say. Thanks for watching. This has been entry number 400 through 43. I'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye.